What is up? It is me, Lucifer2B666, and today I've got a video, an amazing video for you guys about my anniversary. So it's been 4 years. Yes, 4 years. Being on YouTube, I can't believe it. Sorry if my face is all red. I'm kind of cold. It's really stupid of me to go out here in a t-shirt. It's not that cold though. It's like 55 degrees out, so whatever. But yeah, so I'm still, I say this every year, but I'm mind blown that it's been this long. Honestly, many times throughout my channel I questioned whether or not I should end it, and I always decided not to. Just because I invested this much time already, and I decided to take breaks here and there, sometimes longer than others, obviously, and so it's really windy out. I apologize, but it's windy and cold. It's really not that cold. I'll survive in this t-shirt, but whatever. So it's been 4 years. I really can't believe it. And I did the math. This is a fourth of my life that I've devoted to making videos. So you guys can see over just these 4 years how much I've changed, what life lessons I've seen, and different ranges in political views and religious views and everything. Everything in my life is flipped upside down, not in a negative way ever, but always in the positive. Things get better as you progress. You learn to deal with things differently. And you learn from your mistakes. Everyone says those things, and it's very cliche, but it's the truth. As you grow, you learn, and as you learn, you don't really make the same mistakes again. So, so it's been 4 years. 4 years. Completely baffled by that, but it's been 4 years. I'm not going to repeat that anymore because I just caught myself in a loop right now. But it's true. I'm really just baffled. Just baffled. So I wanted to talk about the overall lesson that I learned from just doing this. I learned one major thing from just doing this channel is how much I actually change. Across the street right now. But I learned that I'm not the same person as I was years ago. And every year, there's a major change in my life. And I feel, every year is its own chapter, if you will, in the larger book of my personality. Everything just kind of adds up, and experiences, good and bad, determine how I act, and how I change, and how I accept and not accept certain people, and my actions, what I do in my life, are all based on my experiences, and it's interesting. It's very interesting. Within a month, my whole life could change dramatically, and I've seen that in person, but in my videos you can clearly see that. That within weeks, sometimes I have a dramatic change in my personality and my tone. And sometimes I kind of ranting here, but it's the truth that I, change as life goes on. Barbecue stuff smells wonderful. It's a really nice day. It's a little cold, but it's one of the nicest days we've had in a while. I mean, I can actually wear a t-shirt and not be terribly cold. Like, my body isn't cold, it's just my hands and my face are really, frozen. But, quite honestly, it was worth it to put this much time into just see it from a third-person point of view, who I am and who I was, and how I change throughout my life. And I challenge everybody. It's really hard to do that when you see it. You don't want to believe it. You're like, no, I can't be any different. There's no way that I'm different now. I'm the same person. There's no way. But I challenge everybody not to make videos, but just to think about it that way. Think about it every time you have a life-changing event, or if you meet someone from a different background than you. Just think about it, how it changes your perspective on the world. It's a very powerful thing, and I've been thinking recently, and I get in these loops sometimes where I get very spiritual, and then it falls apart, and then I start all over months and months later. But I'm starting to kind of tune into that now, where I don't know how to explain it, but I realize that there's a bigger scheme to things. It's the world isn't how it seems, and I realize that everybody can change, if that makes sense, for better and for worse, but you can always change back. And I think this channel kind of made me realize that about myself, and that if I want to be a better person or even a worse person, it's completely possible to do that. So yeah, I know this got weird. For a 4-year video, I'm talking about, another life lesson sort of thing, but it's true. This channel made me realize how I've grown, if that makes sense. So, again, I challenge everybody to think about your life and your experiences and how they've changed you in some way, shape, or form, negatively, positively. Maybe they haven't changed, in a negative or positive way, but maybe they've changed, That's the only thing that matters, is that they changed. So, like, favorite, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Go out, enjoy the world, and do what makes you happy. See ya.